We have two main quests here. We have this one with Sid, and then we have this one over here with Galamont. So we are going to talk to Sid first. Requires your assistance for his rescue preparation. While Galamont goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. Okay. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I'll need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. They'll also kill me, Sid. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. If I know anything about plasmoids. Anyway, then we also have this one, and so I'm gonna grab it. Because I feel like I should be doing these simultaneously. Oh, okay. I'm going to salute. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Centri all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You gotta also act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Centri and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Right. Funnily enough, while I was doing side quests recently, I accidentally walked into Castrum Centri, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know it was this place. I was just trying to I think I was doing my hunting log. Something like that, and I was like, I didn't know this was it. So I took 2 steps in, and then I was like, I'm getting out of here. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Wow, that's a lot on my map. But I did all of the side quests in this area and areas that I had written down, so we are good there. I also, it let me know that I could do my next job quest, but I can't because I haven't finished A Realm Reborn. Oh, it's here. Where do you want me to go? I'm not seeing it. Well, there's one, but yeah, it is up there, of course. Okay. Yoink. Don't look at me. Don't look at me! Use. Don't look at me! Use. Cool. Is there any more near the bottom? Oh, hold on, stuck. Oh, this one is going to be a battle. Can you believe I didn't know that purple meant battle until really recently? And now I have to point it out every single time, oh, there it is. A battle. I thought that said level 1 plasmoid. I was like, oh boy. Should actually do it with a G. To get all the other ones in here too. Hold on. I changed that key binding. Here. And here. Why does this feel so slow? Whee! There we go. I don't know, my game just felt really slow doing all that. Okay, and then the other two are up from here. One would presume. Which is exciting. I haven't been up. There's at least one that's up from here. There it is. Where is it? Here we go. And the second looks like it's over here. Oh, here it is. There you go. Oh, just the one? It's a little lame. There we go. I'm done. Now, before we go back, we're going to lie in wait at the specified location. How close are you wanting me to get to here? I'm gonna... Oh, like inside the door, maybe? I've done that before. No, it looks like over here. I can do that as well. Hold on. Let me slowly make my way over there. Bad time for that, but that's okay. Let's grab you. I feel like you're going to be a baller. Ooh. Damage up, sure. I thought that was like a crown. Here he is, the king. Okay. It is over here, so I'm gonna grab you. Hope that I don't have to get the other guy. Ooh, let's not get hasty here. Ha ha ha. There we go. And then... I think I'm safe. I don't think they're gonna notice me. Whoa, a hostile presence getting into something purple. That's crazy. Oops. I hit F instead of G. What a fool I am. They're right next to each other. Do I want to change my keybinds though? Probably not. I like that a lot better, what I did for changing enemies. What a great idea I've had. I moved the keybind to, I don't know what this button is called on my mouse, but it's where I normally rest my thumb. So now I just have to click in with my thumb. It's nice. Anyway, let me face this way while I'm staring at these soldiers. Maybe I'll learn something. Oh my god, a soldier. Yep, that was boring. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Alright, heading back. Let me go talk to him first. So did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No, best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Cool. Yeah. Oh, you do have something for me. Okay. Wishes to help you acquire the disguises you need for your rescue mission. You're called Kit Thicket, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Glomont. Are you sure, or is it just because you overheard the conversation? As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Centri, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal with such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your services. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. Okay, I was immediately imagining, like, sneak in while they're bathing, but we could take dead bodies as well. The fortified area before Castrum Centri never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration. Okay, the infiltration team is going to be Biggs, Wedge, and me? Interesting. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Cool. Yeah, totally. I definitely thought that Biggs and Wedge were going to come with me on this little adventure. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Why do you do this to me every single time? I want my items over here. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, kids. Oh, interesting. So I should have talked to Sid first. Anyway. And here. This is going pretty quickly. Okay. Maybe my brain has just slowed down enough that it seems not. Okay, that was just a helmet. So looks like we're doing 6 battles. I don't know who to go for next. No, don't walk away. Come here. Can barely see it in that grass. Alright. You? Damage, I also got rubber. I could make a joke with that, but I'm not going to. Ah. There we go. Oh, specifically not you. Okay. Heard. Was that guy that I just fought somebody that I wasn't supposed to be fighting? Very interesting. And you. Done. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? Yep. Damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. Ah. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Unfortunately, the blacksmith Egenolf at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendor should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead. You knew I was going to pick up damaged equipment, or you just have really high standards. And have been assured that he is expecting you. Excuse us, we were having a conversation. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Sure. I don't fully remember. It's this way. And then it's inside. And in the first door. Okay. I got this. I know where I'm going. Vaguely. You. So you're the venturer Sark Malark sent, are you? You know, I didn't really think about his name, but yep, that sure is Limsa Laminsa, Adama Landama, Sark Malark. Every single time with this game. I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. Armor and helmet. I see. Ah, yes, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, oh my god, get it. That eyeshadow? Heck yeah. I owe your friend Sark Malark a favor or two. Took care of old Agenolf back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venturer's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Agenolf will have your gear looking as good as new. Okay. Fire. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sark Malark my regards, will you? He kind of looked like he was wearing Crocs. Crocs with like, what are they called? The like sleeves that you put over the boots to make it look like you're wearing a different pair of boots. That over top of it, but the base was Croc. Anyway. Have you the uniforms and the helms repaired? Yes. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Agenolf never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus, legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say I'm but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Okay. Hi, Glommet. Wee! Finally devise a plan to appropriate a suit of Magitech armor. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. Took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Every single time that I put that arm up, the tracking knows that it's up there, and I gotta put it right back down. Now from what I've seen, Castrum Centri deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near running its toll. So hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. Tain't far from the truth, now that I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up until now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to Revenant's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need an extra bit of encouragement, use this smoke signal here. Filched fresh from an Imperial scout. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Do I actually have to wear the outfit? Can I just wear this and the game will be like, yeah, it's fine. Hold on, I gotta go salute. Hi. I'm not in uniform. Hello. Oh, one of our covert operatives, are you? Yeah. Carry on, soldier. Huh? Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they're well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have it said that I was remiss. You, return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Okay. Covert operative. Incredible. I was wondering how they were going to do that. I wonder if it's a different thing that they can say if you're actually wearing the armor. That would be nice. Destination, smoke signal. Yes. Ooh, that made me shiver, trying to crack my neck. Then the game froze forever. I hope you don't mind my joining. Seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. The guy in the background who just looks up. Here we go. Keep hitting the Reaper till it stops moving. Well, you see, about that, I'm just putting I don't know, things on everything? I pressed the wrong button. I don't know what I'm doing. Huh? Why'd you sound like that? That was weird. Why are you not keeping my poison? Who do you think you are? Why am I running in this is just casually what I do, I guess. In battles, I just run in circles. It's harder to press this button when I'm running this way. Okay, let me focus on these other guys. Medicus would be good to take out. Okay. That's the Reaper. I am not reading anything that Sid says, by the way. You don't have poison on you. We are legitimately just going in circles. Oh, there we go. That was easier than I thought it was. Hold on. I've been phlebotomized? When did that happen? I was just running in circles. I gotta read what he was saying during all that. At last, our very own suit of Magitech armor, and it's about to, like, explode. Not wishing it looked a gift chocobo in the beak. It does seem rather the worst for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? They are, yes. It's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting until it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh. Cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for our use in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Kit. Whee! Cute. I like how it was smoking before, but now it's fine because we gotta let Wedge drive the thing. Alright, let's see where they are. I have no idea. Like a hall? I have no idea where that would be. Damn. That carbuncle just crash landed. We all just watched it go straight to the ground. No, carbuncle! Oh, right next to where we all were standing? Interesting. The Magitech armor? Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in and join them. Thanks. Ooh, proceed to Sid's workshop. Official! This can't possibly be where he always stays. He's going to, like, make a workshop here? That doesn't seem correct, but I love this for him right now. Hey. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She is structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they'll think of naught else till the job's done. 'Tis a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. No, I'm not laughing about bathrooms. Every little thing she does is Magitech. Ooh, okay. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. That's weird. Like, I wanted to say Machina's servo mechanism, but I think it's supposed to be like Machina. Which is kind of weird to put those two words back to back like that. I don't know. Wedge has You know, people have commented in videos before being like, you do such a good job at reading. No. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. I'm going to bed. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordon, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him. Would you? He'll explain the details to you. That reminds me, for some reason, I was looking earlier, after A Realm Reborn is Heavensward, right? I was looking to see the little minion follower, whatever you want to call them, that I want for my character and when I can get it. And it is not, in fact, in Heavensward. It is in Stormblood. I want it, you know? Ugh. I'm sad. Anyway. As I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers at Castrum Centri had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there's a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ulda and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of, I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Yeah, I'm rich, whatever. I have like $500,000. It can't cost like $1 million, right? Surely not. Hi. Come to collect a mammoth heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphina's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his servant would be coming to collect it. Wow, I'm gonna beat you up the next time that I see you. Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the mammoth heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass all my compliments to your master. Thank you. I will let him know. Why is it deliver the heart to Wedge? Why can't it be beat up Alphino? I just want to talk. No, come here. I just want to talk. I wouldn't legitimately beat him up. I'd just tease him about it. I'm in a ship. Where am I? Over here. What happens if I talk to him? Legitimately? Like, would he say anything? No. I don't want to know the history of this town. Or the history of Castrum Centri. Whatever you're telling me, bitch. Yes. Let me at him. Put him up. No, it's funny. I like it. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. The clockwork soul of a mammoth. You're right. Why do I keep going into my chest today? What did I do? Hurrah! Thank you so much. That was such a fake hurrah. But this is magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's ransom. Yes, well, you see, I'm a slave now. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There, she's ready. Magitech armor, engage. Oh, why didn't my arm go up? No, it was gonna be a funny joke. That was weird. Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. That is really all that she needed, damn. Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Kit, would you care to do the honors? Sure. I don't like the way that like... I love having hands now. When I don't know the word to say, I can just go like this. And you understand what I mean. Incredible. Hop into the pilot's seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder, as far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here. Start again. Oh, okay. I'm in it. Why dismount is right here? What wall? To the crystal mound. Here? I'm in it. What do you want from me? Up it? Hold on. I really didn't need to jump for those. No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Do you want to see me break it? I just broke myself. What do you mean? Sprint north. Apparently, I'm going this way. Sprinting's for chumps. I went the wrong way. Hopefully the Nixes aren't trying to fight me in this. I did it. Oh, good! Absorbing all impact without incident. So I was supposed to jump. Yay! Please make your way back, kid. Also, that was very much not sprinting. Nix, don't do it. They just don't care about me. They're like, I don't know what the fuck this is. But I am not going to deal with it. I have to fix whatever this is in the middle of my screen because that's atrocious. I'm gonna run Sid over. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. No problem. Can I, just quickly HUD layout? What was that? Pet hot bar. I assume it's not hotbar 6. That was hot ass. Put you down there. Anyway. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata? Or automata? Probably automata. Onomatopoeia. To process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team. In which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. You are crazy. Yay, I'm happy you're here. What does that mean? Hey, bestie. Do you have fucking feelings? That's what we needed to do? Yo. Why am I fighting Biggs? Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? A curtsy? Ouch. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garland technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. It's only 3 of them. There's 4 of us. And the Reaper. There's the Reaper. No, let me do something cool too. What do you mean I just got to blink at him? Taken by the traitor Garland. And is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. I say in the most American accent I can possibly do. Call for reinforcements. Damn it. The hells you will. Beep. We've located the stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond. Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Okay, that one's a little bit scarier. Bloody hells in the most American accent I can muster. Kit, protect the armor at all costs. Not that I'm changing anything about my accent, it's just... Is this going to make the armor love us, you think? Ouch. Did you go straight past me to the armor? You bitch. I'm under orders to protect the armor. Oh, that sucks ass for the armor. Okay. Stop hitting me, bitch. That was my longbow, apparently. You're still okay. Asshole. Bitch. Oh, you were already poisoned and everything. Oh well. Get poisoned again, idiot. Keep them away from Nagi. You named the Magitech. Whee! Ta-da! Really? For that battle? Thank you, thank you. Can I look stupidly too? Why am I so short? Or you, I guess you were expecting me to be taller, you're right, because I'm the shortest I can possibly be for an Ellison. Bite. Chief, look, she moved. Ah, now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Centri and rescue our comrades. That is one question that I have suddenly. If I were like a Lalafell or something, would the camera move to my height? Or would I just like, for example, in this scene, would I just not be there? Or just like the top of my head? Yes. Sorry, I'm being so serious. There, the finishing touch. That was the finishing touch? Yay. Do you feel pretty? Did y'all say anything else interesting? No, just pretty much that Wedge called it Maggie. Okay. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? As much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Bidge and Wegs. Their reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we like to get. It's a good thing I didn't mess up Biggs in any other way. Oh, mount speed. I like that this is called Escape. I haven't even got in yet. How go your preparations, Kit? Or we leave as soon as you're ready. Glamont, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. We'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little or less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. Yeah? That's good. Yeah, that does make sense, okay. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was, gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk, living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. Then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get my revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes and you've already done more than I planned. Than I managed in 10 bloody years. I said bloody and managed at the same time. Didn't know that was possible. They have multiple words in between them. But I love that I created the word blanaged just then. You give us too much credit, Glomant. We seek only to rescue your friend, or our friends. They can be your friends too if you want. Well, what's more important than that? In any road, after you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire. Don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But something tells me that I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you got planned. And you're sure that will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. What is Biggs doing in the background? I was just so happened to look at him, and of course he's not on screen right now, but he looks like he's just holding hands with the Magitech. With Maggie. Ooh. There's some as would call me craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralker give you strength. Yeah. I have an eyelash in my eye. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably falls in its wake. I can't speak tonight, I'm sorry. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. Darn it. Can't we just say that I'm wearing it, but I'm not really? Oh, they left me. I'm in a room all by myself suddenly. While disguised as an Imperial soldier. They're gonna make me do it. Vroom vroom. Oh, look at Chocobo. Chocobo in the, I don't know, driver's seat. Am I supposed to be? Oh, hey guys, what's up? I thought you were gonna be further over here. Chocobo in the little passenger sidecar of the motorcycle was very cute. Like the Chocobo of Chocobo Dungeon fame. I don't think there's any other Chocobos that look like that, you know? I don't know. I should have just killed you. Be gone. Thought. Okay. They're making me wear the Imperial soldier things. I'm being harassed and bullied. At least I don't have to wear the headpiece. I'm here. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial black and crimson. Oh my gosh, Sid. I was looking at my model while I did that, and it looked as silly as I was hoping it would. Definitely your colors, but now's not the time for jests. No, please. No, I would not. He gives off grandpa energy. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than I hoped, I will contact you via link pearl. Be ready to beat hasty retreat. Oh, there we go again. It's still cute, don't worry. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Y'shtola left shortly before you arrived. We have planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, kid. May the 12 keep you. What if I don't want to be kept? Oh, more cutscene. Hold on. I can do that too. Oh my gosh. I like how dramatic they make it for a place that you can just totally walk through. Hi.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it. And for that, we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia.
Okay, I feel like we could have coded in a little bit more of a pause there. I know it was on me, but like... that felt really sudden.
Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
So us being in Centri is the bad move?
Yes, milady.
Okay.